Buying your first car is a huge milestone, but let's face it, it's also pretty overwhelming. In today's video, we're going to break down the 5 mistakes everyone makes when buying their first car and how you can avoid them. So let's get started. First up is the biggest mistake I see all the time, not setting a realistic budget. It's easy to get swept up in all the features and extras when you're shopping for a car. You start off looking at a practical, affordable one, but before you know it, you're eyeing that fully loaded model with a premium package. But remember, your budget isn't just about the sticker price. You got to factor in things like insurance, maintenance, taxes, even fuel costs. A good rule of thumb is to keep your car payment to about 15% or less of your monthly income. Stick to this and you'll avoid getting into some financial trouble down the road. Also, don't forget about down payments and financing. Putting more money down up front can significantly lower your monthly payments and save you thousands in interest. Before signing anything, make sure to shop around for the best financing deals, whether it's through a dealership, your bank, quotes.everymandriver.com. A little legwork here can save you big in the long run. Mistake number 2 is a classic, skipping the test drive. Who does this? Come on. Or just taking it for a quick spin around the block. Don't do that. Sure, the car might look great on paper, but how does it actually feel when you're behind the wheel? You need to spend some real time with that car. Test out the handling, get a feel for the brakes. Don't forget to check out the visibility. Also take it on a different type of road, maybe highways, city streets, parking lots, to see how it performs in various conditions. Maybe 2 test drives. Come back a following day. By skipping this step, you're missing out on some crucial information that could save you from ending up with a car that's uncomfortable or worse, has some hidden issues. Another thing to keep in mind during your test drive is to check for unusual noises, vibrations, stinky smells. These could be indicators of underlying issues, especially with used cars. Not so much new ones, but you never know. Also, try all the car's features like the infotainment system, AC, cruise control. That's why you need to do a thorough test drive. It's your only chance to experience the car in real-world conditions before you commit. So take your time and be thorough. Here's mistake number 3, ignoring long-term costs. This one catches a lot of first-timers by surprise. A car you can afford today may not be the car you can afford next year. Things like fuel efficiency, insurance premiums, repair costs, these things vary widely between models. Sure, that fancy sports car might be within your price range now, but how about paying for gas every week? How about when it needs a repair? Before you buy, do your homework on what it'll actually cost to keep the car running smoothly for years to come. That way you won't be hit with any nasty surprises. Another long-term cost to think about is depreciation. Some cars lose their value faster than others, which can hurt if you plan to sell or trade in a few years down the road. Again, research to find out which cars have slower depreciation. Sites like Kelley Blue Book, Edmunds, good places to go, so that way you're not left with a car that's worth far less than what you paid. Mistake number 4 is all about research or a lack of it. Many first-time buyers don't spend enough time comparing different models, reading reviews, checking out the car's history, especially if it's used. If you want to know everything you can know about a car before you commit, reliability ratings, crash test scores, customer feedback, get your student hat on, go back to school, make notes, look at its maintenance history, websites, again, like I mentioned before. If you're buying used, always get a vehicle history report. It'll tell you if the car has been in any accidents, how many owners it's had, and so on. And finally, mistake number 5 is a tough one, letting your emotions take over. Trust me, I get it. You see a car of your dreams, and all you can think about is driving it off the lot. In fact, during your research, all you can see is that car on the roadways. But remember, buying a car is a big decision. Emotions can cloud your judgment. Avoid that short-term reward. Think about the long-term experience. Remember, buying a car is big. It's okay to take a step back and weigh your options, and don't be afraid to walk away. In fact, maybe walk away on your first try if the deal isn't right. The goal is to find the car that checks all the boxes for you, not just the one that makes your heart race. It also helps bring a friend or family member along with you, someone who can offer an objective perspective, someone who's not emotionally invested, that can help you stay grounded and ask questions you might not think about during the heat of the moment. Having a second opinion is invaluable when emotions are running high, especially during negotiations with salespeople who know how to tap into your excitement. So your first step is to do research, and that is by going to quotes.everymandriver.com. More and more people are visiting Quotes to find the best deals in their area from qualified dealerships. Make, model, and zip code. If you don't find what you're looking for in your zip code, that's okay. Expand the zip code. Be willing to travel a few miles. After all, it's a big decision. You could be saving hundreds or thousands of dollars on your next new or used vehicle by visiting quotes.everymandriver.com. Is also a direct link below this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with the latest insights from the automotive world. Hope to see you next time. Today's video is brought to you by The Cold Plunge. Use discount code DAVE150 at checkout at thecoldplunge.com. Immediately save $150 off your purchase. That's DAVE150 at thecoldplunge.com. There's also a link below this video.